Hello, my disciples out there in anime and manga land. This is like a new format that I'm going to be somewhat experimenting with. I kind of took inspiration for this from Uncle Mine because he did it before. I think, yeah, they say Game Freak did it before, and where they like condense their manga reviews into like one video. I thought to myself, that may not be so bad. So I decided to do that in this video where I'm going to be reviewing not one, not two, not three, but 4 manga chapters in one video. Damn, this is going to be hard. So yeah, pretty much give me your thoughts on this. Tell me if this is a good idea or if this is a bad idea or I should change it up a bit. I'm gonna be putting like annotations in the video to like show you like around here to show you which chapter review starts when. So yeah, that should work, I guess, because it really is a hassle when you have to do like 3 videos on 3 different series, which take up like a lot of my time. So I'm gonna put them all into one video, and hopefully I can make this work. So here's hoping. So yeah, so let's start off with One Piece chapter 629. The ex-warlord stands in the way. So yes, Jinbei versus Luffy. The shit went down. So what happened is Jinbei is trying to stop Luffy. Luffy, he just like, yo, Jinbei, you're in my fucking way, motherfucker. In my way, so I'm gonna get past you, alright? But then Jinbei manages to injure Luffy by doing like his this fishman karate technique where he's able to like control the water vapor in the air and also control the water in like a person's body. So even though Luffy's made out of rubber, he was still able to get injured by that attack. And the fact that Luffy got injured that easily, I'm like, Luffy, what happened to your haki? What happened to the Color of the Conqueror? What happened to that? You could have used that to block it. Come on. But he manages to strike back at Jinbei using jet stamp and stuff. Pretty much Robin appears out of nowhere using like her clone technique, which she just learned. Yeah, I know. Kagebushin no Jutsu. I know that. So she pretty much appears and Sanji's like, oh, Robin-chan! He tries to hug her, but she disappears. And he gets clotheslined by Jinbei and Luffy, and Jinbei and Luffy both knock each other out, and it's hilarious. I knew this fight wasn't going to be serious. It wasn't going to be like a serious one-on-one fight. But even though Robin said, oh no, you guys stop, no, Jinbei and Luffy are still going at it. And also, Brook learned a new ability. He's able to like make his soul leave his body, which I think is pretty cool. He's able to make his soul leave his body, so I guess they don't need Perona after all. It's kind of like Perona's ability somewhat. And many people thought that Perona was going to join because her ability to like phase through walls would have been helpful, but I guess it's not. In this case, Brook can pretty much do the same thing. So yeah, overall, it was a good chapter. It was alright. Okay, now on to Naruto chapter 544. So yeah, this chapter. Did not like this chapter at all. Really shitty, crappy ass chapter. I can't stand this chapter at all. This is just a really, oh god. So pretty much, yeah, Naruto's trying to convince the Raikage to let him pass on, so he can, face Madara in the war, just by saying, oh, I inherited the will of the savior from my father, and I'm Naruto, the ultimate savior Jesus. I am the Jesus of the ninja world. And fuck that shit. And also, Raikage, he was about to punch this. He got enough of the savior talk bullshit. He was about to punch Naruto, and then Naruto does this stupidest shit I've ever seen. He does the yellow flash. He pretty much does a technique which is similar to yellow flash, which he didn't use before in the beginning of the fight. He just started using it. He just used it now. All of a sudden, where was he able to use that technique? Where was he able to use that from? He just all of a sudden used the yellow flash. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere. Hey, I can do the yellow flash now. Psst. I'm faster than you. And I'm like, Really, Kishimoto? Really? And pretty much, Shikaku says that when Naruto's in his QB form, he's able to sense evil. What the hell is that? Sense evil? Sense evil? What the fuck? You could sense when someone is evil now in its QB form? I'm like, wow, Kishimoto, you love pulling this shit out of your ass, man. This is amazing right here. And I'm not even gonna get. I'm not even at the good part. I'm not even at the good part yet. So the last page, we got Madara, and he's resurrected the Jinchuriki, and all of them have a Sharingan and a Rinnegan in one eye. I'm like, amazing, Kishimoto. I love your eye fetish, man. Everyone's gotta have a Sharingan and a Rinnegan nowadays, man. Come on. Everybody has a Sharingan. At the beginning of the series, I thought it was just Sasuke and Kakashi and Itachi that had the Sharingan, but now everybody's got the Sharingan now. And pretty much in Naruto, the more eyes you have, the more hacks you are. So they got the Sharingan and the Rinnegan, so this is gonna be fucking hacked. Hey, I'm gonna resurrect the Jinchuriki and give them all Rinnegan and Sharingan. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing, y'all. This is gonna be something else, y'all, because this is amazing, y'all. No. Yeah, like I said, crappy chapter. You have 5 good chapters, Kishimoto. You had 5 good chapters. Now you fucked it up with this one. I'm like, what the fuck? So yes, on with Toriko. So in this chapter, Toriko and Komatsu are going to like Surprise Island to get like these apples called surprise apples, which have human faces, but they can like display like surprise and stuff like that. So the more you surprise them, the more tasty they get, which sounds pretty cool. And there's like a whole bunch of people. There's like this entire surprise festival, and everybody is there trying to scare the shit out of the apples, and it's just fucking hilarious. They put out bazookas, guns, rocket launchers, grenades, all kinds of shit, and they're scared the shit out of the apples. The apples are like, and I'm like, and Komatsu tries to scare an apple, and the apple's like, nah. This was a funny ass chapter. It was a funny ass chapter. Just to see the expressions, the look of terror in the face of these apples is just hilarious in itself. And at the end of the chapter, Zongi pretty much gets a level 80 out of one of the apples. Levels reaching from like level 1 to level 100. He gets a level 80 by farting on the apple. He farts on the apple. And this guy with the mustache, I forgot his name, Apollon or something, he eats the apple. He's like, it's a level 80! I'm like, oh god. So yeah, this chapter was funny chapter. The 4th manga series that I'm reviewing is Beelzebub. Beelzebub is a great series. I've been following it for about a week. I finally caught up. Amazing series. I think I'm the only guy who's reviewing Beelzebub now. I don't see anyone reviewing like the manga of Beelzebub. So yeah, Beelzebub, chapter 113. So yeah, what happened last chapter is Olga and Beel like switch bodies. Now Ao and Hilda are like fighting over who's gonna take care of the young master who's in Olga's body, and Olga's like, and they like have a cat fight, which is pretty much the title of the chapter, cat fight. And they're doing all kinds of silly stuff to get Beel to like come over to them. And then Ao does like the pudding dance. And she's like, pudding. It's just fucking hilarious. Seeing Beel's like, da, da, da. And then pretty much Helga gets like all serious mode. She's like, okay, enough of this shit. We're gonna fight. And she like pulls like these 2 bars from like the fence on the ceiling, and like they like do like this fighting sparring match with the fence bars. I mean, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot seeing Hilda and Ao fight. Man, I'm all for women women versus women fight. I'm all for all women fights. All right, I'm all for that. Yeah, it's fucking beast as hell. Seeing them fight with those fucking bars. And Ao's about to do like this demonic power, but then Beal like jumps and hugs her. Yeah, but he's in Olga's body, so it's really uncomfortable for her. She's all blushing. And Olga, who's in Beal's body, charges at Beal. He's like, "Hey, you can't do that!" They somehow switch bodies back. And Olga gets back into his body right as he is double attacked by Ao and Hilda, and he's like, "I'm back." So yeah, fucking hilarious chapter. So yeah, give me your thoughts on this new format. 4 chapters: One Piece, Naruto, Toriko, and Beelzebub. 4 manga chapters. Give me your thoughts. This good? The new format? You like the new format? Because I'm pretty much trying to experiment with new things, experimenting with all kinds of stuff. So yep, this is Mass King JC. Keep on keeping on, and I will see you guys later. Peace.